Hello, this is Hector Villatora from RB Realty. Today, I want to talk to you about good things about buying an investment property. What things that you need to have in mind whenever you want to buy a property, investment property. Keep in mind the investment property can be flipping for flipping purpose or for rental. Is you buying a single residential or multifamily. Also, we can talk about other areas, but today we're going to talk about single family home property that you want to invest. Many things that you need to keep in consideration. We start with the location. You got to investigate the market, take a look to the property, and also consider the potential for rental income. Those are some of the different. Look for property that can be add value, meaning that if you fix it a little bit, you might be able to increase the property price. Also considering the return on investment, how much you need to invest, and at the end you need to do your due diligence, which is you have to go cover your bases. That's the point that I want you to keep in mind. Anytime you're doing something, I want you to have very covered as much as possible. Number one, look for what is the location. Once you want to do, it's very important to have another location that determine what location. Why? Because you want to look for a place that have a very good high demand of rental. For example, you're going to do rental. You want to look for a place that sell many houses on a yearly basis. If you want to flip the house, also you need to have you need to do this research. You got to see the trends. Are people moving out down? Is some source of employment, big employment employer that is offering? Do you have a lot of people moving into the area, moving out of the area? So you guys to do the research on the market. Next step will be that you need to look by the house by itself, the condition, the roof, the plumbing, the heating, the foundation. Whenever you find a property, obviously you need to get your home inspector. If you're not too knowledgeable about it, it's very important you get a very good home inspector. Obviously, throughout the process, you need to get a good loan office. A good real estate agent. You're gonna get a good loan officer too, but you gotta talk to a good real estate agent. Once you can the property, make sure that it's not too close to the train, that it's not too noisy. So some of the recommendation that other investors do. Also, once you pass those parts, then you go to try to see if you can. What do you consider? If there is if you're gonna rent it, what is the potential income? Or what is the income that you are able to have? You might have, meaning that you're gonna have some expenses on a regular basis, taxes, insurance. You're gonna get a mortgage. If you're gonna do some repair, you're gonna have some expenses. Make sure that you're gonna have a positive cash flow. What I mean by that is your expenses are monthly expenses $3,000, and you're gonna pay. Is you're gonna have $3,500 after you pay everything. Then it's a positive cash flow. It's something that I recommend you keep that in mind. Also, make sure that look for a property that have some added value, that have something that is going to, for example, if you say, I'm planning to rent the property, but for whatever reason you need to sell the property, you need to have some add value. What I mean by the add value, meaning that if you do a little repair, you do this, you do some changes, you then add extra bedroom, you fit in the basement, something like that, then the value will go up. And that's something that you must have very clear, do not forget that. That is crucial for you. Look or consider the return on investment. What I mean by that is you're gonna be having, if you have a house that you want to do that, is you want to invest $60,000, and once you sell it, what will be your return on investment based on $60,000, or depend on the amount of money or investment that you're going to do. And the last part, and it's not the last part. One of the other important parts is that you need to do the due diligence. What I mean by that, I need you to get a good real estate agent that can give you an idea about how you can sell the house, how much you can rent the property, if you don't have that experience already. Also, you have to, before you buy it, you get a home inspector to tell you the condition of what's good and what's the bad about the house. Also, a contractor, how much is going to charge you for remodeling if you're not the one who's going to remodel. And so this business, the real estate business is very, very good. It's lucrative. But at the same time, it's risky because for whatever reason, it's already research that change that will create a problem on the long run. So you need to do your due diligence when you try to make an investment. It can be for rental or for flipping. So in conclusion, you have to keep all those things in mind whenever you do it. You got to do your due diligence. You got to see the economic. Find out a place that is appealing for renters. If you're gonna rent it, is a lot of activity buying and selling. When you want to sell it, when you flip it, you want to look for add value. And just to tell you a few of the things that I want you to keep in mind whenever you want to get into the investment. But if for whatever reason I didn't cover anything, you have any additional question, I have a really good, strong team behind me working 7 days a week. And we'll be happy to answer any question. Again, my name is Hector Villatoro. Thank you for watching our video.